Hello children, welcome back to your English class. Today you are going to study the new chapter, that is Androcles and the Lion. Unit number 14, Androcles and the Lion. Open the page number 77 children. I will read the lesson. You also read it later. Unit number 14, Androcles and the Lion. The tale of Androcles and the Lion is said to have been written by Aesop, the great Greek storyteller who always summed up his stories from the animal kingdom with a moral. In the case of Androcles, the lesson is that gratitude is the sign of noble soul. It happened in the ancient times that a slave named Androcles was very badly treated by his master even after doing hard work the whole day. One day, when he got up, tired of his master's ill treatments, he escaped and fled into the forest. There he wandered for a long time to find food and a place for rest until he was weary. He sat down for a while to take rest. As soon as he sat down, he heard a lion moaning and groaning, and at times roaring terribly near him. When he got up and tried to see, there he saw the lion coming towards him. Instead of attacking him, the lion kept on moaning and groaning and looked at Androcles. He noticed that the lion was holding out his right palm, which was swollen and covered with blood. Page number 78 children. Looking more closely at it, Androcles saw a big thorn pricked into its palm. Plucking up the courage, Androcles seized the thorn and drew it out of the lion's palm. The lion roared with pain when the thorn plunged out, but soon after it found such relief that it rubbed up against Androcles to show that it was truly thankful to Androcles. One day, a number of soldiers came marching through the forest and found Androcles. They captured him and brought him back to the town. There he was condemned to death. Condemned to death because he had fled from his master. It was custom to throw murderers and other criminals to the lions, and on the appointed day, Androcles was led forth into the arena. The emperor of Rome was in the royal box that day and gave the signal for the lion to come out and attack Androcles. But when the lion came out of its cage and got near Androcles, what do you think it did? Instead of jumping upon him, it rubbed up against him and stroked him with its palm. It was, of course, the lion which Androcles had met in the forest. The emperor summoned Androcles to him. Page number 79 children. Androcles told the emperor all that had happened to him in the forest and how the lion was showing gratitude to him. Thereupon the emperor pardoned Androcles and ordered his master to set him free, while the lion was taken back into the forest and let loose to enjoy freedom once again. Now the explanation part of the lesson. The tale of Androcles and the lion. This is a story written by Aesop. He is a great storyteller who always summed up his stories from the animal kingdom with a moral. He always told the stories of the animal kingdom with a moral. In case of the Androcles, the lesson is that gratitude is the sign of a noble soul. Gratitude means the quality of being thankful. Yes, children? Got it? Okay then. It happened in the ancient times that the slave named Androcles was very badly treated by his master even after doing hard work. He is a person who always worked very hard, but he was very fed up by his master. Even he was doing more work, the master was not at all giving a good name to that person. So he was very badly treated by his master. He escaped and fled away into the forest. Escaped means he ran away, but free from control, and fled into the forest. He ran away into the forest. There he wandered for a long time to find food and a place for rest until he was weary. What he did means here, he started on wandering in the forest, and till he was very tired, he wanted to take the rest. He sat down for a while to take rest. Weary means tiredness. As soon as he sat down, he heard a lion moaning. Moaning means naraluvike. That lion was moaning and also groaning. Groaning is nothing but a deep sound conveying pain, disappear, pleasure, etc. And at times roaring terribly. What he did means here, he started to cry. Roaring means the sound made by the lion was terribly. It was so terrible. When he got up and tried to see, there he saw the lion coming towards him. When he was sitting down and he was resting there, when he will woke up and he will stand and he will see the lion, it was coming towards him. It was not attacking him, but it kept on moaning and groaning and looking at Androcles. But it was looking at Androcles. He noticed that the lion was holding out his right palm, which was swollen and covered with blood. What is that Androcles noticed means here? He was holding his right palm means here feet, which was swollen. That was very swollen. Mungalo ಏನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ ಅದು ದಪ್ಪಾಗಿತ್ತು, and it was covered with blood. There was full blood. Looking more closely at it, Androcles saw a big thorn pricked into its palm. What happened means, a big thorn, mullu ಏನಾಗಿತ್ತು, it has pricked to that palm. So what that Androcles did means here, he will remove that thorn and drive it out of the lion's palm. The Androcles will remove that thorn from the palm, and he will throw that thorn out of that palm. The lion roared with pain when the thorn plunged out. Plung means here jump, means remove, jump. The lion roared. The lion made much sound, but also it got relief when the thorn was mullu. Yavag mullu tagitaralla, that time it felt very happy. But soon after, it found such relief that it rubbed up against Androcles to show that it was truly thankful to Androcles. What it did? It rubbed its palm and it shown thankful to the Androcles because he has plucked the thorn from its palm. So this is all about that lion and the Androcles. Now what will happen next? One day a number of soldiers came marching through the forest and found Androcles. So many people, and they come, means many soldiers will come through the forest and they will found Androcles. As already I told you that Androcles has escaped from his owner. So in search of that person, the number of soldiers came there. They captured him and brought him back to the town. What they did? Capture means they caught him and they took that person to the town. There he was condemned to death. Means here, condemned means here, express complete disapproval of. What they did? They made him to cause for the death. Why means here he had fled from his master, means he has ran away from his master. It was custom to throw murderers and other criminals to the lions, and on the appointed day. There is a custom in that place, in that Rome, that everyone who are the criminals and who are the murderers and who are not obeying their masters, they are thrown to the, means they are given to the lion. Androcles was led forth into the arena. Arena means a large flat area surrounded by seats used for sports. Everyone are sitting, you can see in the picture children, everyone are sitting, it is there. That area is called, arena is called as a large flat area surrounded by seats used for sports. So there that Androcles was sat there, means he was there. The emperor of Rome was in the royal box. As you can see, that emperor was in the royal box and gave the signal for the lion to come out and attack Androcles. What he will tell? He will tell the lion to come and attack the Androcles. But when the lion came out of its cage, that lion they kept in the cage and got near Androcles, what do you think it did? Whether it attacked children? Let us see friend what it will do. Because he has saved the lion. So whether it will attack or not attack, we can see it. Instead of jumping upon him, it rubbed up against him and stroked him with its paw. What it did, see here children, as you can see in the picture. Yes, what it did? It rubbed against him and stroked him with its paw. See here, it is catching, you can see there, it is catching there, its palm. It was of course the lion which Androcles had met in the forest. The emperor summoned Androcles to him. What they did? The lion which was in the forest, that was helped by the Androcles by removing the thorn. So now the lion will not attack to the Androcles. It will rub up against him and stroked him with its palm. What it will do? It will catch with its palm and it will not eat that person, that is Androcles. The emperor summoned Androcles to him. The emperor called Androcles to him. But what will happen? Just see children. Androcles told the emperor all that had happened to him in the forest and how the lion was showing gratitude to him. See children, what has happened in the forest? The lion was pricked with a big thorn to its palm. So that was removed by the Androcles. That story, the whole story, this Androcles will tell to the emperor of the Rome. So how that lion showed thankful to him. Gratitude means thankful. Thereupon the emperor pardoned Androcles. The emperor, he gave the pardoness excuse for the Androcles and ordered his master to set him free. And ordered his master to be set free for that Androcles, as well as the lion was taken back into the forest and let loose to enjoy freedom once more. They left the lion free in the forest and the emperor gave them one more chance for that lion and also he pardoned the Androcles. I think you have understood the story children, and this is the moral of the story. What is that? Means here gratitude is the sign of noble soul children. Okay, read the lesson children. Thank you so much.